I have always been curious about the possible existence of Njuzu, as we know them. What they look like, who has seen them, whether they're good or they're bad. And I've often been told we may have had encounters with them unknowingly because they are said to take the form of champupuri to travel on land. Now, whether I believe this to be true or not is dependent on my sensory perception of the whole idea. Have my eyes seen Njuzu? Have my ears heard it? Has my nose smelt it? And have I touched one to feel what it's like? The answer to all of these questions is no. And on this basis, I'm inclined to think that they do not exist. However, this is not the case for everyone. So I want to find out what other people think Njuzu is and what it looks like.
They don't.
They do.
From a Christian background and a bit of logic I have, a bit of learning, a bit of reason, this is a myth.
I do believe mermaids exist. I have no reason to believe they don't.
Have you ever seen one in your life?
I haven't actually. I don't want to either, but I also haven't seen England, and I haven't seen a panda really like with my own two eyes. But I think they exist.
Now, why did you say it doesn't exist, Ted?
There's no such thing.
How?
There's no evidence that there ever was such a thing.
Wait, you think the white people brought it to us and then we started believing it?
Yes.
Okay.
The Njuzu debate is nothing new in Zimbabwe. Some claim they exist, others claim they don't, and a few have gone a step further to say that they've seen it for themselves. A recent online publication suggests that 2 children herding cattle in Gokwe were taken by Njuzu in plain sight of locals that live near a dam. What this means to me is that there are some people that may know what Njuzu looks like.
Actually, it's a creature like in a moon. It's in a half body, I should not in a like moon. And the other half body is a fish.
Njuzu mwea, anagachike mwea again. Mwea uno enda panenguna nemwea. Wakashiba. Imwe ngo akachena saka ungabatire pandiri because I'm too clean.
They say it's a half fish, half human being.
I think it's got scales from probably about its abdomen area going down, and then it's more human-like from halfway past its torso going up. I think it's got webbed fingers. Like webbed.
Njuzu is just a spirit. Yeah. That's a spirit. Not, you know, when a champupuri,
so I won't get it. That's it.
I won't get
Chini chitorala live chaje utorara machache. Chinopamba kana nemhe. Handiti. Champupuri chaje anonge itorimo. Champupuri mumukashi. Sasa chinzi msamanyire muchampupuri unokona kutorwa nenjuzu.
Ine bvudzuska kunokumsana. Uku ndeke fish. Aidi ukaenda parikuwa pane paine njuzu zvezvaka. Aidi sipo inonwira, aidi mafuta inonwira, inotora zvese.
I think I have seen mermaids, pictures of mermaids, drawing chinemunhu kumsoro, mostly a missus, a madam, and a fish.
Not only did people describe the physical attributes of Njuzu, some tried to assign a racial profile to it and describe what it does to people.
I think they do exist. I think they actually have communities, they have civilizations, they have a whole world that's going on that's just not, that we haven't discovered.
Njuzu takangokura tichingonzwa kuti kana ichibuda inoita kunge murungu, kunge mukarati, yoita bvudzi rinoerera. Haidi kuti uionesese ukasvika painokuataka kutora. Inokuvhiringidza pfungwa dzako unenge wakungoitawo senjuzu.
Nogara pasi pemvura. Katooma kuti hapana kana mvura. nemakutodya mese chikafu makutogara mese
chikafu chacho chimwe chine honya une zvokutoti haumboziva kuti honya hadzidyiwi.
I'm not even sure whether they can do any harm to you. They can capture you. I think if you play near the water, they can go with you. And I don't know what they do to you.
Sometimes when people disappear, having presumably drowned, they said you have been taken in Njuzu and you're not supposed to cry, to weep. Otherwise, the Njuzu won't return them.
Haibvumidze zvekubudisa munhu ari mupenyu pasina kuitwa chivanhu. Haubudi. Tofanha wapatsvagwa kana mombe kana nembudzi kana chii. Woitwa chivanhu chinoitwa ipapo. Ndozvinoita Njuzu.
Isusu vanhu vatema takatosiyana nevarume.
Zvinoita.
Murungu atorwa semunhu mutema anokwanisa kutorwa
newe. Hinda.
Zvakatongosikwa zvakadaro.
Zvimuboyi kana kuti mubhedha?
Kuti ndigone kuningiri naye kuti nditi ndongotiwo muvheti.
Hinda.
Because neganda rayo.
And food because I tore mavheti.
Yeah, I tore mavheti. Manzwisisa.
Vanhu vataura kuti zvanzi Njuzu murungu. Vanhu vataura kuti Njuzuka inoda kubikirwa doro. Inoda kubikirwa doro kuti tase kuti kana munhu anenge atorwa akwanise kudzoka. Apa runzi inotora chi? Inotora vanhu vatema but murungu aikwanise tase. Aikwanise kumutora. Sei izoda kubikirwa doro dai zoitirwa zvechivanhu. Iyo ari murungu.
We're spiritually richer. That's what I think. So I think that's why they go for black people. And yeah, that's the reason I think. Not the melanin part, but the spiritual part of us. We're very spiritual. We're very, very connected to the spiritual realm.
The connection to the spiritual realm, the debate between Njuzu being black or white, and the countless stories about what it does when it takes someone made me all the more curious about this underwater mystery. And so, against the advice of many, I decided to go and look for Njuzu myself. I was escorted by a man who chose not to appear on camera and was only willing to walk me to a certain point and no further. This injected a very effective dose of fear in my system, but I was determined to do this. So, we finally arrived at a spot where somebody says they want to show me Njuzu. I'm half excited, half scared, a third anxious. Yeah, ignore the math there, improper fraction. But just behind that anthill over there should be some boulders where the Njuzu comes and rests around now. So hopefully this is a good time for us to go and I'm feeling something. But if you guys want to come, come. If I see today, great. If I don't, they don't exist. So let's go.
Sorry, ndasinonoke imbija.
Aiwa, tatangoziva kuti ndimutouya zviri ndakamirira imimi.
Sara ndonzitendai tendai maposi.
Alright, aiwa tafana nokuziva.
Tafana nokuziva icho.
Ndetwa Mr. John.
Mr. John. Mr. John na
ndetwa Mr. Gift.
Mr. Gift so it right. So, ndanzota spanning yapa ndizvo.
Ndizozo. Hanyanyi tataizwa kuti taiziva kudai. Mene muda kuona apa nobuda mvumvu inowanikira apa.
Njuzu. Ipa apa.
Papa, samwe papa. Ndikwenenge tori.
Pane kumvura.
Right.
Upanagara Njuzu panapa.
But Njuzu yacho inooneka ipapa pane tumvura padombo apa.
Panapa nzvimbo yayo inowanikira kuno uchipinda imwomba.
Saka ini ndakaramba ndiri panapa ndokwanisa kuiona.
Mutomboenda kana ukasango kumbijana. Muzodzoka yenyu munokwanisa kuiona.
Haidi kuonekwa
uri padhuze.
Oh, okay. Right, sorry, and this is wrong per side. Tony of Damp.
The men seemed to know what they were talking about, so I set up the camera to increase my chances of seeing Njuzu and sharing what I saw with the world. As you're fully aware, Njuzu obviously did make an appearance, and I can't say I'm disappointed or I didn't anticipate that. You know, but you just kind of have that hope that something might happen. And then I'd have been one of the few people that can say, yeah, I've seen Njuzu. But, you know, there's a lot of factors that were a bit funny about this one. It's broad daylight. I didn't think it was going to make an appearance when it was like this. And it was too good to be true. Every other person I've seen has not physically seen it. I haven't seen photographs or videos of it. All I've seen are illustrations. So, I mean, who am I to see this? So, hey, I guess I'm one of those who's made an effort and hasn't seen it. This is disappointing, so